Helldivers 2 was released a few days ago on PlayStation and PC. The game did not come out on Xbox, so I thought it'd be cool to take a look at shooters in the science fiction setting that are available on the Xbox platform that will fill your Helldivers 2 void. If this idea sounds interesting to you, then let's jump into the 4th episode of 3 Games, 3 Impressions.
For generations, we Masons have fought for the Red Faction. Many were heroes, but heroes have enemies. And one, a self-styled messiah named Adam Hale, has returned with an army to conquer Mars. It's a war he's losing. Now Hale's cultists have captured the Terraformer, the one thing keeping our atmosphere stable, and plan to destroy it. If the Terraformer goes down, we go down with it.
Red Faction Armageddon is a sequel to the game Red Faction Guerrilla, a game that I really liked to mess around in the multiplayer back in the 360 days with a friend. This game was made by THQ and Volition. Both studios are now gone. Volition was just shut down pretty recently, but it seems as of 2020, Deep Silver actually has the rights to the Red Faction franchise. The shooting's alright, but the destructible environments is where it's at. It's what Red Faction's been known for since the original game. You can blow up practically anything and everything, and even rebuild it with a tool that you unlock pretty early on. You have some neat sci-fi powers that enhance the fun in destroying everything around you. You can even knock around enemies with it, so it really enhances the overall enjoyment of playing this otherwise linear game. And I think I fell through a part of the level design, and I just kind of hit a door that couldn't be destroyed, so unfortunately I had to end my time with Red Faction Armageddon there. I might revisit this game another time, however, because I think Red Faction could make for an interesting video topic, but I don't know when that will be. Right now, my impression score is going to be a 6 out of 10, which is a bit lower than what my research said other people gave it, but that's what I'm going to give it for right now. I think it gets better as it gets on, but getting soft-locked, even if it was my fault, I don't know. I just think that I liked Guerrilla a lot more, so just going back to a linear route isn't as fun for me.
The government has named these extraterrestrials Ravagers. They are currently attempting to establish contact with the Ravagers. Are they our friendly galactic neighbors, or are their intentions more sinister?
EDF is a series that has a niche following, but it is also really dedicated, and there's even a few titles you can play on Xbox, and most of the titles are available on PC, and I think there's some on PlayStation. And I know the Switch actually just got a port of Earth Defense Force 2017 that you can buy now. EDF 2017 was made by Sandlot and D3 Publisher. It looks like they're both still around. It looks like Sandlot is still releasing more Earth Defense Force games, but D3 Publisher recently had rebranded to D3 Go, and they shifted their focus to mobile titles, it looks like. But recently, all of their assets were acquired by 505 Games in 2022. Earth Defense Force 2017 is my literal nightmare. I hate bugs, but I mostly hate ants. I just can't stand them. EDF is about the most bizarre and horrifying alien invasion. In 2017, an alien army dubbed the Ravagers invade Earth and sent giant ants to attack. I was not a fan of that. You play a nameless soldier who fights for the Earth Defense Force as you repel the invasion. You choose a loadout before every mission, and picking the right equipment is crucial to victory. But don't worry, if you forget, the game will tell you before every mission. You'll unlock more weapons as you play, and you get increased rewards based on difficulty. The invasion gets crazier with every new mission you play. There's destructible environments here too, but more in the sense that every building is made of cardboard, the smallest explosions going to level an entire building. Even with this horrifying concept, I did have fun, and I might cover more Earth Defense Force games in the future because I do own 2 other ones. I'll give it an impression score of 7 out of 10. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna take a break from EDF because I can only handle so many ants swarming me at once.
Known as the Acrid, they were immediately identified as a hostile presence. The humans had no weapons with which to repel Acrid aggression, and were forced to retreat from their new home.
So Lost Planet is made by Capcom, and this is a third-person shooter that is like a mash of Monster Hunter and like a run-and-gun game. You play as a young man named Wayne who's fighting on an Earth-like planet that is in its ice age. There's hostile life on this planet. They're called the Acrid, and they constantly attack. And after Wayne's father is seemingly killed by a massive one that they call Green Eye, he is rescued by a smaller band of colonists. The Snow Planet environment is actually really cool, and I actually enjoy playing in it. The shooting is very smooth, and the weapons are all fun to use, and you can even use, like, mech suits. Not only will you be fighting the Acrid and their massive variety of different creatures they throw at you, but you'll also be encountering snow pirates as well. There are boss fights in the game that are pretty fun. They kind of mess with the camera controls, and they're hard to locate sometimes if they're moving really fast, which can be frustrating to deal with. This game actually features a really cool way of healing. You need to store up thermal energy to heal, so every enemy will drop this like puddle of orange goo, and you pick that up, and you only die when that completely runs out. The only thing is it's slowly deteriorating as you move, so you can't just like store it forever and ever. You have to kind of keep killing and keep moving. But you can take like a massive hit that would like one hit KO your whole character and just delete your health bar, and you could get back up as long as you have thermal energy still there. So you only really die when that number hits 0. It's almost kind of like playing Wolverine in a sense, where you're just constantly like regenerating from your wounds. This is a fun game for sure, and once again I'm interested in covering the trilogy, and I think that's a general theme running for all these games. I think they all have a pretty interesting history in games and in the industry in general, so you might see me talk about all of these games in the future, but especially Lost Planet. I've been meaning to kind of talk about this for a little bit now. So I'm going to give Lost Planet Extreme Condition an 8 out of 10 for my impression score. If you made it to the end, then hey, thanks so much for watching. I like making this series and covering older games or stuff you may not have heard about. If you have any recommendations of games you want me to play, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I have other videos in this series, mainly because I like making it so much. So if you want to check those out, be my guest. I also just reviewed the new Suicide Squad game, so make sure to check that out if that interests you. If you like what you saw here today, then please subscribe. I upload one video a week, varying ranges of time. Right now I've done a review format, I've done this format, and I'm currently working on a new video series just to add some variety to this channel. So yeah, stay tuned to whatever I bring, and I can guarantee you'll find it interesting. Once again, thanks for watching, and happy Super Bowl Sunday. See ya.